is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run it to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
What a great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. No chance to catch him there. We've got a conference championship on our line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's St. Clair. The sure hands, it's Tate. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Quarterback still with the football.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. He's in the clear. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to chuck it again. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Showing blitz here. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. 1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And the wideout goes in motion. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Nobody can bring him down. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Allen. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Using his legs, it's Peoples. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's St. Clair. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there. Taylor will set up the offense at the 48.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Takes the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's a cold night, and this offense is trying to come out, trying to find some kind of rhythm to get their quarterback going, but maybe underestimating the conditions and the speed of this defense.
And there's the handoff. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's St. Clair. Nice grab. It's Donaldson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. He's got it near the end zone. The tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught near the goal line. He's down at the 3-yard line.
It's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. To throw, it's St. Clair. Pass rush closing in. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use that speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for a gap is Singleton.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one. Set second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Scanning the field, it's Eller. With the catch, it's Singleton. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. That's made by the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I know the toss play began with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result being just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Eller. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much in the game there.
He runs out of bounds at the 28.
This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Dump off caught by the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. He's going to bring out 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. It's St. Clair. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Tate. The reception hits him at 7 yards with 4th down coming up here. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it and well for a 1st down. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Swarmed with a pass rush.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive man who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Aller. Short throw complete to the tight end. The tackle, it looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Gets past the 35. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a run to the left. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he's intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They'll run it to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And out comes the field goal unit. It's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18, returning and trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Penn State 10, Ohio State 0.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to throw yet again. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Tight end goes in motion. They'll hand it off. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Tate. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. Going to go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On the run, it's Singleton. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Aller. Quick completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
But in quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Ball handed off. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's an outbound. The catch made. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Ball handed to the running back. A quick spin move.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the jet sweep. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear at the 30 now. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. The defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Extending the play now. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Receiver in motion now. QB decides to keep it here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Peoples. And here he goes. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Here comes the point after attempt.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Important touchdown is before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Allen. Looking to scramble. Heaves it deep down the middle. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The first play of the drive now, the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. This time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. The quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Tate. And the defense wraps him up.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Short pass finds the tight end. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 25 and move closer and closer to the red zone. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The tight end has got it. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Buckeyes are going to cash in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. push you in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And the Tigers will kick this away and get us going here. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grab made by the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. The ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
After the 2nd down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Clemson. They couldn't stop him there. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give me credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the right side. He makes the grab. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Ohio State, 0.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception for this defense today.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's St. Clair. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Gators will kick it away and get this game going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets across the 25-yard line. At the 27. And it's a bunch formation. clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Motion now from the tight end. To the air. It's back. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in a wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. Powering through. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. To throw, it's back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. And the Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. 2nd down, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Ball. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Short completion to the tight end.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. To dart right down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. It's another deep shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. He's got it near the end zone. 4th set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
On 1st down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And they'll give it to the back. And the defense brings him down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Daniels. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needed this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks loose at the 45. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Gators. The big fella takes it all the way back for a pick six. He'll never forget that moment.
Because how about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Looking to throw here. With the catch, it's Hodges. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Pass complete. It's second down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Lagway. It's an out route. The catch made. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, he escapes. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made, a lot of space now. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's ball. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's ball. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to pass. It's leg way. It's reeled in. It's ball. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
The Gators line it up with first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost...
The ball is picked off. At midfield. Across the 40. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. To throw, it's leg way. A deep shot to the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end his quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Pop over the middle. It's Wilson.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Ball handed off. Gets the 1st and still running. Football's loose. The offense will retain possession late in the game. That would have been a Rushing turnover. Good. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. They hand it off to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
On the run, it's Ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Caught in the backfield. It's Sturdivant. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Maybe the last shot here. Looking for 6. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Dropping back. It's back. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? That play moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defense trying to get the stop here and send this to overtime. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, it's a great game for this offense. The quarterback looks up, sees a wide receiver, takes full advantage of it. Defense better make some adjustments.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on and see if they can get this win.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play was stale. And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late, deep shot. It's picked off again. The